Yeah. King of the castle. So, King of the Castle is very much like a Kuguro game, but it's long. it's like a full-on role-playing type thing. We'll probably do a new dynasty. You can do multi-session campaign type things, but I feel like new dynasty would be the best thing to do. What should the dynasty name be? Essentially, I think there'll be a tutorial for this. I think there'll usually like a mandatory one. The streamer will play as the monarch, and chat has to try to overthrow me, or at least complete the machinations in one way or another. Dynasty 2, the final shape. Wasn't the final shape just like a triangle? Projectilevania. Project, what's another thing that's not Vania but is like Vania? Ilia. That makes it sound like puke. That makes it sound like projectile vomit. Touhou Project. I should play some Touhous. It could just be Project Dynasty. Which sounds weird, but kinda good. I'm gonna tweet again. And by tweet, I mean skeet. I don't like saying skeet. I mean a blue sky. Every time somebody says skeet, it's not good. Which doesn't even... that doesn't even fit the name of the website. It's blue sky, but, like, beat makes more sense than skeet, because skeet is like the second half. Which dynasty name is just Jump Drive. I mean... Yeah. Yeah. That makes the most sense. Oh, I didn't know that there was a non-Twitch version now. What's wrong with saying post exactly? I'll just call it a tweet, who cares? If you're on Twitch and the viewers can join your game simply by typing in the chat. Players who have bought the game will appear in the story more often. Okay. What regions should we add? I think we can only have 3 at a time? Yeah. The barons, or brash and rural lords, famous for their belligerence and fondness for hunting. The chiefs are honorable royals renowned for their pagan religion and prowess in combat. The counts are ruthless aristocrats steeped in secrecy. Allegations of forbidden rituals are unproven. The grandees are impassioned duelists known for their strict adherence to honor and etiquette. And the ninth guard. The patricians are wealthy seafaring merchants noted for their cleverness, skill in negotiation, and ornate masks. They could do a pun on that, call it like Blimp. That would be better. But Blimp sounds like its own app. I love ornate masks. You can have patricians. I feel like people tend to like the counts because they're gothy. Grandees are pretty much just like Catholic. Chiefs are old Vikings. Barons are like Russians. Well, I can mix between Russians and like, something else. I don't know. I guess it's a little bit of steppe people that I can't remember the name of right now. We can do, are we filling barons, counts, and patricians? Mongolian. I think that's kind of what I'm thinking, yeah. Type !join in Twitch chat to join the game as a noble. New Dynasty players who own the game can type join then region to join a specific region. For example, join accounts. I think otherwise it will just try to even it out. I don't remember if you can join mid-game. I think you can? I'm pretty sure you can. I will give people a minute to file in. Oh, Sneaky Phoenix owns the game. I got the one I wanted? Nice. If you own the game, you can also, like, customize what your noble looks like as well. So that's 2 in every region. I just got more bottle whenever I was using the bathroom. I think we can go ahead and start with 2 in every region. Some people might join as we go on, but we'll see. Well, I should probably make it so you can see my mouse again. There we go. Hello, welcome. Oh shit! Has this always been, like, 3D? Or, like, mode 7? I didn't realize you could go in. Okay. I think council introduction? Now that you're the queen, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. nobles hail from across the kingdom. The desolate east, the wealthy coast, and of course the bleak mulch. An honor to finally make your acquaintance. No Twitch extension? Oh, I forgot there was a Twitch extension. Hold on. I can remember how to get to that. Doesn't the Twitch extension just show you, like, how much money you have? God, I hate the behind-the-scenes Twitch stuff. It's just so many useless options. So the region wealth scheme. Oh, this was a displays of scheme too. That is worth it. That should be enabled. You might have to refresh the page to show it. In order to finally make your acquaintance, Your Majesty, may you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Pleasure, Your Esteemed Highness. I hope to see your kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. I hail and well met, Your Highness. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices. The nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council are like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Oh, I might be blocking some stuff. Let me also shrink a little bit. We do coronation. Coronation is kind of important. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. By the way, to delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And then the nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. What must I do? Oh yeah, I don't know if you can update your pronouns mid-game. Hopefully you can. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. It's my coronation. This isn't an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run past a council vote, even this. Shall we call the nobles in? Okay. I don't know if I have to do exclamation A or just A. It's not seeing the extension. I activated it. Let me double check on my end. Could be an ad block thing, keeping it from showing. Takes a season to update. I think I have to start the vote, don't I? And then it'll do the thing. I haven't played this in like a few years, so bear with me. Host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. Low treasury, but up stability. Proceed with a religious ceremony that honors the ninth god as up faith. Throw the queen into the river, stability up, authority down. Outdated traditions, there's no need for coronation at all, authority down. And I have some options here. Mel can take a voting option off the table. Mel's preferred voting option in this gets one extra vote. I'm not gonna use those yet. There we go, now you can vote. Type exclamation vote A, B, C, or D in chat to cast your vote. Yeah, I've almost made it to where you couldn't vote for that, but I know that's what people want. Exclamation vote and then letter, yeah. Hello, welcome. I wonder how many people would join just because I'm playing this game. I was wondering how much of this still has like a community on Twitch. Is there a way to see quickly how many nobles there are? 8, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Throw the queen into the river, as expected. It is decided the queen will be thrown into the river. What kind of coronation is that? A very traditional ceremony dating back to Queen Alma the Wise. It's meant to represent you being reborn as a true queen. The nobles pick you up and carry you to the tread water, holding you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the bank soaking wet, the chancellor steps forward and places a crown upon your head. Is it your imagination or some of the nobles stifling? Oh, that's not him talking anymore. That's the event that's happening. The path to victory. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet claimant in your place. Oh no! To defeat those schemes, you must secure an heir, and prove that you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. My question is this: when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Gold trade could be good, because the patricians will probably want that too. That could be bad because they want that too. Same with military and barons. I don't remember what the counts even want. I think the counts want, like, low authority? The thing is, I'm not gonna have a whole lot of control over what y'all pick. So I'm gonna have to think about what is even a viable option. That's true, yeah, you also have a few different goals. I mean, architect of a new golden age is a pretty good goal. Hello, Melody, welcome. A new golden age. A lofty goal indeed. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Clementine of the Phoebe Lilies family. Wait, did Phoebe join? Oh, Phoebe is here. I missed Phoebe actually joining. Charismatic formal pirate. Scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than the Queen JD. Something must be done. What scheme should the patricians pursue? Lower stability, raise treasury, or raise own trade? This is a vote, by the way. you should be voting. If you are a patrician. Is there a list of patricians? Noble list, yes. Orange Carnation hates Mousy and Phoebe, or currently green. Remember, exclamation vote, then a letter. Would you think they would make it to where you could do either way, but it has to be exclamation vote. I don't know what any of these terms mean, so... 'Cause I don't know what any of these terms mean, so... 'Cause I don't know what any of these terms mean, so... 'Cause I don't know what any of these terms mean, so... 'Cause I don't know what any of these terms mean, so... 'Cause I don't know what any of these terms mean, so... 'Cause I don't know what any of these terms mean, so... 'Cause I don't know what any of these terms mean, so... 'Cause I don't know what any of these terms mean, so... 'Cause I don't know what any of these terms mean, so... 'Cause I don't know what any of these terms mean, so... 'Cause I don't know what any of these terms mean, so... 'Cause I don't know what any of these terms mean, so... 'Cause I don't know what any of these terms mean, so... 'Cause I don't know what any of these terms mean, so... 'Cause I don't know what any of these terms mean, so... 'Cause I don't know what any of these terms mean, so... 'Cause I don't know what any of these terms mean, so... 'Cause I don't know what any of these terms mean, so... 'Cause I don't know what authority, stability, and treasury are all of the kingdom. And then each clan over here has their own stats. So, subterfuge would be lower the stability of the kingdom. Uprising would be raise treasury of the kingdom. Monopoly would be raise your own trade stat. And that'll be happening through votes and in-game stuff. Why did my Limmy emote just disappear? So Voby voted B. Don't Nation voted C. There we go. Yeah. And that is all of that. Oh, and I can zoom in on you. Kind of. Sorry I left for a moment, no problem. I just wanted to make sure people actually understood how to do it. Because every team is gonna have to do this as well. So Uprising. It'll be fine. The patricians plan to incite a peasant uprising to overthrow the queen before swooping in to steal the throne for themselves. To advance our scheme, the patricians must raise the treasury to 2,000 or more in 2 seasons, so it's already there. You've already achieved your goal, it just has to stay above that, I believe. And as a little check to show you that it's good. Vakim of the Talking Turtle Dynasty, legendary Eastern Elder, leans delicately on a podium, whispering carefully. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false queen wears the crown. Blood Ritual. Goal is highest farming. Ascension. Goal lower own faith. Possession. Goal lower own defiance. So these nobles are Maybe Duende, Sneaky Phoenix, and Talking Turtle. Ascension. There's a lot of endings that I haven't seen in this game. So your goal is to lower own faith. The Counts plan to induct the queen into their secret cult and offer her immortality in exchange for the throne. Plus, they must reduce the power of the Eastern Church. To advance their scheme, the Counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 3 seasons. I like how the time was a suggestion. Yeah, it's nice that it lets you actually choose. Also, my subs are so inconsistent. For a second I thought they weren't walking. So you also already have that, I think. Motha of the Gnosis Dock bloodline, infamous Moltro General stands before blazing hearth, roaring with arms outstretched. When have the barons of the Mulch backed down from a fight? I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen, on the throne. Sorcery. Raise authority, doppelganger, lower own defiance, and intimidation, raise stability. And 12 Gazania, Whispers of the Deep, and Gnosis Dock. Yeah, stage 1 is usually pretty easy. Oh, y'all are unified. That's not good. The barons plan to hold the queen hostage in her own palace. First, they must lull the spymaster into a false sense of security. The barons must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Oh shit! Is that gonna... I don't know why that didn't do a lot, but thank you for the gifted sub. BCC, thank you for the follow. Okay, this is just a lets you know everybody's current stasis status. By royal decree, we can tweak the laws. Governing how the council votes. Can't pass more than 3 of these laws at once, and only 1 may be used per vote. After voting, the nobles can change their minds and vote for a different option. A 600 treasury if the nobles vote for the selected option. The nobles vote otherwise minus 200. Nobles must vote for the least favorite option. And the option with the least votes will pass. Hello, Ye, welcome. Reverse voting is confusing, I'm gonna take that one. Now that you're queen, you need a personal protection. I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? I suppose so. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. What about the Palace Watch? Hurrah! Don't make me laugh, Your Majesty. These tin soldiers can keep out the riffraff, but you expect them to stand up to a warlock? Or Child of the Viper? Or me? Aww. What is it? Ever since King Arald the Great, royalty have enjoyed the protection of an elite honor guard, selected from one of the regions of the kingdom. They will accompany you at all times, test your food for poison, sleep outside your bedroom. Make sure you like their faces, Your Majesty, because you'll be seeing them a lot. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards. The Counts with Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, the Patricians with champion gladiators from the arena, and the Barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and the region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to Coin above all. Tell me about the Knights. The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They'll understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought an actual battle. They mostly write poems. Tell me about the gladiators. A gang of low-born clerks who have turned themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Their skill in battle is undeniable, but can you trust them? These soldiers have fought more battles than they've had hot dinners. They'll be uncouth, no doubt, and won't adapt well to life in the palace, but they're loyal and tough as nails. What about the foreign mercenaries? Men are fearsome fighters from the Tatterlands called the Battle-Bitten Brethren. They specialize in bodyguard work, but they're costly, and hiring foreigners will betray a lack of confidence in your kingdom's fighters. The Counts do have the style points. Chat, win me over. I've already forgot what my own goal is. I think it was treasury. I think it was trade. The Coastal Gladiators seem good. They do seem cool. The Eastern Knights have the fashion. The thing is, the veterans, when you say they're loyal, that just makes me think they're loyal to their nation, not to me. I could just say I don't need any. which seems like a bad idea. Little crown next to trade. Oh, yeah. You can have your bulls in armor, or the gladiators play actors, or you can have a real army drink ale. You'd be glad to have patricians on your side, you won't regret it later. +2. I appreciate the effort into making that work. I don't know what makes them veterans, it's only the 11th. Come on. Are you prepared to deal with a diplomatic incident when your girl's getting drunk at your parties? You have nice poetry. Honestly, in some ways I'm leaning towards foreign mercenaries, too. I want that up or down? I want that up. But then again... I'm gonna pick something that I simply just haven't seen. We'll take the gladiators. Gladiators, honestly, in a lot of ways, aren't really loyal to the regions, I feel. The gladiators are usually like slaves, so they might be happy to be in a place of authority. Gladiators arrive a few weeks later. The men are barrel-chested and the women are dressed. You'll show off their bodies as much as their weaponry. They gather behind your throne and begin oiling themselves up. Hell yeah, that's cool, okay. The priest being over even... Wait, what is... Sneaky Phoenix. The priest being ever more concerning reports of a wild cult at large in the east. These fanatics will call themselves the 8th Chapter, and they claim to have found the arm of a dead god. The arm of a dead god. A colossal limb that moves under its own power, tall as 5 men, long as 10 horses, clad in shining steel. I dread to think what such a thing might be capable of. Is everything cannot stand? The council must do something to stop it. Summon the High Inquisitor to break the cult, stability down. Discreetly dispatch a spy to find out more. Wait and see, these things usually die by themselves. Yeah, I'm fine with all of these options, I think. We've got to fuck up these cultists, take this double barrel. I mean, the arm of a dead god might be good. It seems like a powerful artifact to me. Okay, the cult is seemingly voting for letting it just go. Let it be fine. Oh yeah, I don't think you joined. You can do join and then pronouns, and then you can vote. Also, did Melody get added? Yeah, Melody is a Baron. Yeah, now your account. Baron's not voting at all, which is curious. You can't change your vote once it's voted unless I let you. I guess we're going to wait and see. You can spell you heal a few of the counts actually hiss. The wisdom of inaction may prove the council right, or it may destroy you all. Faith is down, defiance is up. I probably shouldn't have let you do that. I probably should have blocked that vote. But your faith is already down enough, so it's not like it would have changed anything. A fishy wedding. Your Majesty, the Archduke of Saul has invited you to his forthcoming wedding. Your attendance would help shore up relations between our two great nations. Lord Patrician BCC23X or 236. What a very fanciful name. Depths below, great nation. The Isle of Saul is nothing more than a nest of pirates and cutthroats. A die-hard isn't a proper marriage anyway. The Archduke is marrying a fish. Oh, that's Mozzie. Yeah, the Archduke is marrying a fish. Slightly higher voice. The groom is Finfolk. One of the denizens of the sea, perfectly sapient and actually amphibious. Well, the church doesn't agree with a man marrying a fish. We mustn't legitimize this false by allowing the queen to attend. Of course the queen should attend the wedding. The queen will not attend, but will send her warm regards. Condemn the wedding and sever diplomatic ties with the Isle of Saul. I mean, love is love. But faith up would be good. Oh shit! Cow, hello. There it is. Hello, thank you for the raid. How is Lives of P? I'm surprised you're still playing that. I thought you beat it. Hello, Cow. Hello, Ashley. Welcome. Thank you for the well wishes. Yeah, you were joining as we were about to marry a fish. I thought I did too. It's one of those situations, huh? We're currently playing King of the Castle, which you can play too. If you join and then pronoun in the chat, you can be a noble in my kingdom. I have one more stream of it left, I think. You say that. It could be 5. Could be 10. Stability up, faith down, defiance up. I will cry, but don't you love it? Isn't it your favorite game? And we'll vote for the least favorite. The thing is, I can't block both. Faith downs. I don't want to condemn the wedding. I'm gonna leave this to the council. I do love it, but I'm so tired. That was kind of me with Midnight Suns, honestly. Whenever you play a game for like a month, it just it does something to you. Can't stick around, I've got to eat and spend time gay style, but I hope you have a kick-ass stream. Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you again for the raid. Yeah, I expected everybody to vote in favor of the wedding. Excellent, the wedding is scheduled for next year. Inform the Archduke that you'll be delighted to attend. This kingdom is sliding into madness. When it's announced that you will attend the wedding, the patricians are naturally scandalized. But the peasants, sentimental as ever, are in favor of your decision. Public opinion turns against the overly strict church. So everybody's faith goes down. Oh fuck, I forgot about this. I forgot about the auction. Okay, nobles use their personal wealth, which I believe you can see if you have the extension, and also on the side hill. To bid on buildings, and only the 2 highest funded will be built. Use the command !fund XY, where X is the character code, and Y is the amount you're pledging. So, for example, fund A 1000 will spend all your $1,000 on the library. Right? Yeah. So library stability up, Thieves Guild is trade down, Fortress is military up, Observatory is faith down, Monument is authority up, Stadium is military down. Okay, we got 300 on Stadium, 100 on Thieves Guild. You have to do B and then an amount of money. I believe everyone has 1,000 right now. Got E3. We got $3 on E. We got $3 on the Monument. 200 on Thieves Guild. I got bad news about E3. It's looking like Thieves Guild and Stadium. Thieves Guild and Stadium. So it's military down and trade down. Which, that's not ideal. I don't really care about the military, but trade going down is not good for me. Heresy unleashed. An island rises, finding a spouse. Yeah, I couldn't extend the vote on that one. That one's automatic. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, and even the spymaster. There's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy. You better find the time. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What's your preference, men, women, or do you not mind? Women. Excellent, I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Oh, I thought that had another poll. I guess that's just the introduction. An island rises. Your esteemed highness, giving all the women the same voice. Your esteemed highness, something most strange has occurred in the Ghost Sea. A new island has risen, halfway between our shores and the Isle of Saul. The Finfolk raised it from the depths using their weird ocean magic. It's true, your majesty, that Finfolk raised the island to celebrate the marriage of their prince, the Archduke of Saul. They'll gift it to him on the day of the ceremony. This is terrible news. The island is of immense strategic importance. We can't let it fall into Salish hands. Send the Queen to conduct secret negotiations. The Queen shall just attend the wedding as planned. Pay a wizard to sink the island back into the sea, which costs a ton of money. Defiance goes down, stability goes up. If we pay a wizard to sink, then that will be bad for the patricians. Which, keep in mind, barons and counts, you don't want the patricians to win. You're also fighting against the other teams, not just me, so... Send the Queen to seduce the Finfolk prince, sabotaging the wedding. I've seen a lot of people attempt to seduce the Finfolk and it never succeed, so I'm curious if that can be a thing that can be done. Yeah, as expected. There's a stability though, which is going to be good for barons. True. But the barons already have the win condition. It would take quite a bit of lowering the stability to get that done. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 votes. Out of 12 nobles, that's half the nobles. Got 7. Are we topping out? Are we topping out at 7? Oh, we got Wisp of the Deep. I do have a very love wins chat, so I'm expecting y'all to just be like, hey, that's fine. You don't even want me to seduce the fish. Going once. Going twice. Oh. We got one more full seduce. Is it safe to dip run once a friend calls me? Yes. I don't think there's ever a time that like someone in chat specifically has to do a thing. It's usually a vote. It's only bad if the entire chat dips. that would be bad, but... Okay, going once. Going twice. Voting is closed. We will simply do nothing. But I want the island. The island is hosting a very important wedding in a few months, and is also the dowry. Surely I don't have to explain the diplomatic importance of such an event and the Queen's attendance. It'll be fine. Heresy unleashed. You just time out everyone who votes against you, true. Countess EA Games. Your Majesty, it is with a little surprise that I must say, ignoring our cold problem did not make the issue simply go away. The 8th chapel has grown in size, and now threatens to overturn the church in our cities. The leader, Etrevian de Operi, has taken to calling himself the Father in the East. Oh, wait, what's that? That's a new... I've never seen this as an option. Not the greatest Inquisition ever seen. I think that's a chance to succeed. Which is 0, because the faith is so low. So an immense army to crush this religious revolt? 35% chance? Because of military standing? Bribe a cultist to kill the leader. Defiance up and authority down. You can't vote A. I'm vetoing A. B is still pretty bad. B's still probably not gonna be good. What, y'all don't like a political assassination? I can't believe I have to convince you to not lead a failed military campaign. Yeah, it's true. If authority and stability hit 0, I think if one of them hits 0, the game is over. We all lose. Same with treasury. We're tied. We have 4 authority. That's like the default. It's not too low yet. Got one more vote for C. Going once. Going in twice. Go in a third time? Let's see. Drive a cultist to kill Vault Leader. Your spy master sets all agents to scouring the east, infiltrating cells of the cult to find a willing betrayal. All the while, the cats breathe down your neck as more and more shrines to the 8th god appear within their borders. Authority is now ineffective. Weeks pass and your spy master reports that the faith of the 8th chapter is unshakable. Subterfuge has failed. Well, every option was a bad option. IMO. Across the kingdom, discontent with the queen is rising. Everyone knew everyone knew she was better off. But until now, it hadn't occurred to most people just how much better off. What? Okay. Now the peasants are asking all sorts of troublesome questions about the benevolent overlord. And as everyone knows, once a question has been asked, it can't be unasked. Really burning the loyalty of the counts? I mean... Kinda. Kinda. It's not my fault that they have a cult problem. Hidden deep in the spiral's web of alleys across crisscrossing Thalassus is an old tavern. Someone in its hazy backrooms are a number of patricians who have met to celebrate their recent success. Hello, Blob, welcome. Thank you for the birthday wishes. The citizens are getting rowdy, and it's all thanks to us. Now that they know how much wealth the Queen's hiding, they're itching to get rid of her. Careful we don't get them too riled up, mind you. They'll start asking questions about our wealth as well. Indeed. Now it's time to incite some real chaos. Show them that Queen JD's not only greedy, she's utterly incompetent too. For the next stage of the scheme, the patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Well, okay, that's not too bad. Patricians make 500 wealth selling penny stocks to gullible peasants. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. Oh, and I think if your defiance hits 0, then you have the chance to, like, rebel. So I don't want the defiance to get too low. You tax us? I mean, I am the queen. Wait, this is confusing. No, if your defiance gets too high, then you can do that. Okay. Well, patricians... I don't really want you to be any more wealthy. But also your defiance is getting high. I could cruel tax the barons and the patricians. And then bribe the counts. But then again, people are mad at me for having too much money right now. People don't want me to be... But what if I did, though? What if I did, though? What if they don't know? What if they don't know? I would certainly silence a few grumbling voices, yes. That is done and said. What if you tax nobody? That's not even an option, which is a little fucked up. Having any more money won't help. I mean, it might. We don't know what's coming down the line. No, everything's a little bit more even. Just think about all the money you'll make once you get your trade up. You know? My money! My ape's gone! Your August Majesty, in a few days you'll be traveling to the Archduke of Saul's controversial wedding. Surely there's a way we could turn this to our advantage. Must forge an alliance with Saul. They have fast ships and, with this new island outpost, control over most of the Ghost Sea. Or you could probably object to this blasphemous union of man and fish. He's not a fish. The same difference. This is a matter for the council, I believe. Seek an alliance with Saul? Publicly object to the union on religious grounds? Just attend the wedding like a normal human being. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get faith above 4 in, like, 1 year. I like love. I'm gonna love my baby tonight. Publicly objecting the union would be a terrible idea, I think. But then again, the faith. But if I object, then stability might go down. The authority might go up. It's not really telling me what exactly is going to happen on these options. I trust the council. I trust the council to know what to do. I don't have to stick my nose into the goings-ons. Got 3 for Seek an Alliance, 1 for just attend like a normal human being. Oh, we have 1. We have 1 for object. Whisper of the Deep hates love. Going once. Going twice. We will seek an alliance. That seems good for everybody. The council has spoken. Good luck, your esteemed highness. Soon the time has come. You board a ship and sail to the newly risen island where the Archduke of Saul is due to marry his Finfolk groom. Lacking a spouse, you have chosen the Chancellor as your +1. Oh, I do love weddings. I always end up in a flood of tears. Last the new island's crest the horizon. It's an empty little rock devoid of vegetation, with no buildings except a marquee and a hastily constructed Church of the Ninth. But it's packed with people, mostly minor nobles of Saul. Welcome you with cheers and bows. You file into the church. It's a gay wedding too, by the way. As the ceremony begins, the Finfolk prince walks down into the aisle, while the Archduke of Saul waits with clasped hands. Does anyone know of any lawful impediment to these two people being joined in marriage? Defiance goes up. Faith goes up. Trade go down. Treasury go down. Military go down. Stability go down. I said quietly. I said quietly. And I now pronounce you married. And that's that then. Time for a party. It's interesting that it gives me the option even if I don't agree with the council. Everyone crowds into the marquee to get incredibly drunk as you're making the rounds, chatting and gobbling. Gobbling canapes? Canapes? I don't know what that is. You find yourself face to face with the Archduke. Oh, Majesty, thank you for coming. A toast to my new husband and I. I can see you're very much in love. Well, yes, and the island dowry didn't halt. Would you be interested in an alliance between Saul and my kingdom? It depends what you have to offer me. Canape? Canape? Isn't that canape what the Egyptians put the organs in when they die? Canape jaw? Gold! I do like gold. Very well, an alliance is born. Now let's enjoy the poly. Hey, I told you that money would count. I told you that would be a good investment. So wait long into the night and wake with a thudding headache. When you arrive back at the capital, the council is pleased that you'll follow their advice. Y'all are not defiant at all. You're so loyal. You love me. You love me so much. This alliance will bring us great fortune, your esteemed highness. Ooh! Trade 10. Trade is now monopoly. And some of your wealth has increased. The new island proves to be immensely beneficial for Saul and for you. Vilchuk is happy to share his trade routes with your merchants. All my money back. The Warlock's letter. Strange letter has arrived, Your Majesty. I think it must be from Etravion. You reach your hand and take the letter, and it bursts into flames. The Fire throws the burning missive to the ground, and the next moment it morphs into a screeching spirit made of living fire. Witchcraft! Witchcraft! Speak, apparition! Nope. It's just a little guy. A voice like iron dragged over hot coals proclaims, I hear you wish to kill my master. I know you tried, you pig. Meet with my master at his temple beneath the god's good ground, or he will drown the east in blood. The burning spirit takes flight and begins to circle the council chamber. We will have no parley with this madman. Tell the abomination to be gone. I have a notion, Your Majesty. A parley would present a perfect opportunity to ambush the East Chapter's inner circle. Oh boy, Agree to an honest meeting, use the meeting as an ambush, refuse the meeting and take up arms. What if they're cool, though? Maybe a deal with the evil cult could be good for the kingdom. But also we need that authority. Defiance goes down. All of these are viable options to me. None of these feel bad to me. Yeah, I don't have strong opinions about this. I will leave it to the council. I think an honest meeting could go well. It could go also horribly. An ambush could also go well. It could also go horribly. Yeah, none of these lower stability, or authority, which is nice. I need the stability to be less than 4. It needs to be at least 5. Yeah, no matter what it is right now, it's gonna be bad for me. We'll get in a tie. Agree to an honest meeting? Oh. Refuse the meeting? Is currently in the lead? Military up could be good for us, because we have pretty low military right now. Oh boy. It might go down to chance. It might go to coin toss. Yeah, the patricians are further along in this game. They're in the lead right now. Luckily, they're not achieving the goal. Going once. Going twice. Voting tied. Oh shit, it leaves it up to me. Oh boy. Defiance down, authority up, military up. Oh, will competing thing. Every region has their own goal, yeah. So right now the patricians are trying to get stability lower than 4. Barons need it to be above 5, or at least 5. The counts need faith to be below 4. Refuse the meeting to take up arms, military up. It's either most beneficial, but A sounds interesting. That's the thing, is A sounds interesting. That's kind of the thing with this game, is sometimes you just want to see what happens. But also, what I don't know if I could just, like, straight up die. Intimidation. Ascension. Uprising. We will see what they have to say. They could have killed me if they wanted to, but they chose not to. They could have just, like, had that guy explode. And they didn't do it, so... Maybe something good... maybe something good will happen. The Burning Spirit shrieks and dives at the floor. It vanishes in a shower of sparks. The Spider-Man collectors the scorch marks and looks amazed. This is a map. This is the place and time where you are to meet the Warlock. I begin preparations at once, Your Majesty. I found 3 potential matches for you, 1 eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. Partner for life to have and to hold. I suppose, but the alliance comes first. My mother leads you to the Great Hall. She's arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Let's see 'em. Twist away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Avina, the oldest daughter of the Eastern EA Games dynasty. Apparently they had a hell of a time getting her to smile for this portrait. She had a laboratory installed in her castle and spends most of her time, though, conducting bizarre experiments. The other counts think she's mad because she treats the peasants far too nicely. Challenge everything. Okay, so she's smart, she's nice. Intriguing. From the coast we have Herona, the wealthy heiress to Lord Patrician BCC 236's estate. I met her once, she couldn't resist bringing up how wealthy she is, oh. Bald woman attractive, but she's also obsessed with the arena. All her friends are gladiators. And sometimes she even enters a fight herself. That's cool. The common folk hate her for some reason, but who cares what they think? Could be worse, could be better. Another bald woman who looks like Professor X. Why are they all bald? Finally we have the Melch's offering. Amy, scion of the prestigious Melody Burst bloodline. Typical Baroness. Loud and brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. Like most of the barons, her great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from her crossbow. Got into a fight with a local bishop a couple years back, gave him a bloody nose. She's strong, but she's rich, which is a minus, yeah. Well, not just being rich, but being, like, flaunting the wealth. And also, like, everyone hates her, which is a bad sign. Sounds like a laugh. By picking candidate, you'll angle the other regions. I mean, everybody is fine with me at the moment, so I can feel like I can make this decision without it being too bad. Avina does seem like the best option right now, but is that an allegiance that would benefit me? We have to go with Avina. With Avina. Almost a tongue crystal. A tiny village far to the east. 2 counts meet in a derelict tavern. No one dares even glance in the direction. Peasants all across my lands are rejecting the ninth god. Yes, and the tithe collection. Tithe collectors don't dare knock at the door to my keep. Oh, well, that's good for me. Trade go up. I must not falter. If the queen grows proud, we can offer her the ultimate reward, immortality. For the next stage of the scheme, the counts must raise authority to 5 or more. Okay, good. Good excuse to get authority up. +1 stability. If more than 50% of nobles vote for any one option. Time will set to 15 seconds and the vote will automatically close. How nobles choose to vote is hidden. That sounds fun. Pole with the cult. Plague ship. The royal wedding. Let's get the wedding out of the way now. The wedding to Avina is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Avina at your side. You take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do. Then I pronounce you queen and wife. Okay, things are moving. After the wedding, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new wife Avina refuses to dance at all, preferring instead to brood in the corner. By the time you find yourself alone with Avina, it's past midnight, even if never felt more tired. You see the 8 crows perched on the church tower as we walked into the cathedral. A dire omen. Perhaps you're right. I need to trust her. The stability? Yeah, we're so stable. my kingdom is perfect. Everyone loves me. I'm so likable and nice and sexy. The peasants have the right idea. They get married for love, not for politics. Oh, to live the simple life of a commoner. We'll both end this together. You comfort Avina long into the night, listening as she expresses her doubts and fears. As dawn breaks, she falls asleep on your shoulder, exhausted. I don't think I've seen a marriage last in this game, so hopefully we can make it work. Pole with the cult. In the dead of night, you begin a secret journey to meet the 8th chapter in the east. It's just you, your spy master, and your honor guard, disguised as common soldiers. Particularly oily commoners. Battling away in the back of a worn-out cult for 100 miles. At a wooded grove, you're greeted by a gaggle of wild-eyed folk, with the number 8 branded into their foreheads. They push a giant boulder away to reveal a cave entrance. Be on your guard, your majesty. You lay down a long tunnel, at the end of which rests an enormous metal arm, like the limb of a fallen giant. Etravion stands atop. Oh my god! I am Etravion Deputy. They call me the Father in the East. Welcome, your majesty. I am pleased that you chose to meet with me. You bear witness to his ohm. The ohm of the 8th. Oh, you bear witness to his ohm, the ohm of the 8th. Surely you must now believe the prophecy. This is a wizard-ass motherfucker. He also looks fake as fuck. He looks like a charlatan. I don't have a strong military. How might we live in peace? Oh, how interesting. The olive branch extended. I had not thought to see it. I left my followers on a substantial piece of eastern land. We will worship our God in peace, and you may worship yours. Diplomacy failed. I will meet you on the field. I agree to these terms. Authority up good, stability down would be fine. Authority down would be bad. I don't know. Fight him? If we do this, we might have time to build up a military. If we declare that we're going to fight them, we might have enough time to actually build up a force to fight him. I don't really care about your land. I care about the authority. Raise the kingdom's authority to at least 5. But then again, if I raise it to 5, then you will have your goal, which I don't want. So really, I should agree to the terms. Which will be dangerous, but... Sinful seasons, plenty of time for things to go wrong. Maybe. The thing is, this isn't a council vote. So, my chat is telling me that I should meet them on the field. But you don't have a say in it. You don't really have a say right now. But how much will this bite me in the ass? If I agree to these terms. Faith go down, Authority go down, Defiance go up. But Defiance is like nothing right now. Cannot get away with this! You talk for hours, looking at the fine details of this treaty between the kingdom and the 8th chapter. By the time you return to the capital, word has already spread of your peaceful deal. The nobles are outraged, especially the counts whose lands you signed away. Now we condone heresy within our borders. This is a sign of the end times. It's probably fine. It's probably a good idea. Defiance is 3, which is not too high. Faith is very low. Military is also very low. Authority is low. We'll be fine. Royal Navy has stopped the ship in Hobor at Thalasus. Your Majesty, it's a merchant vessel from Dinea, and the crew have come down with some kind of plague. The captain refuses to go home, saying his crew need food and medical attention before offloading any cargo. Well, yeah. You shouldn't land the plague ship. Our ship is carrying fine silks and rare dyes worth thousands. I don't care what happens to the crew, we need to secure those goods. Let's take the plague-ridden silk and make clothing out of it. Tell me more about the plague. The infected have high fevers, oozing pustules, and uncontrollable vomiting. Sounds like a creeping scourge, which bumped off half the kingdom a few centuries ago. I guess let's call a vote? This seems like a terrible idea. Allow the ship to dock, which is bad for everything. Quarantine the ship but take the goods, which is a 50-50 if it's good or bad. Quarantine the ship and toss the goods. sink the ship and all aboard. Well, I'm gonna veto dock the ship. That's just a bad idea all around. These are all bad. These are all bad options. Finest asbestos wallpaper, yeah. I'm going to say B is probably the safest option. There's a chance of that being good. I don't know what the repercussions of that might be if it goes bad. Nothing bad has ever happened from a sick ship docking. True. I have a couple people saying kill them all. The thing is, tossing the goods into the sea could also be bad. That could, like, contaminate the water. Going once. Going twice. Quarantine the ship, but take the goods. Succeeded! Whew. The Eyes and Silks were carried into port, much to Lord Patrician BCC Trin 236's satisfaction. The crew left to wait out the infection on their ship. The dye adds flavor to the water. Trade can go no higher. Defiance is now cordial. And your wealth has increased. Oh, you have a lot of money. You have a lot of money. Fortunately, no plague is reported in Phallusis or anywhere else along the coast. 2 months later, the Navy board the quarantine ship and find nothing but corpses. Wait, did we not even give them food? We could have still given them food. Can I look at your money from here? Let's see. BCC has 2,000. Coronation has, I think, 18? Yeah, the patricians are all pretty well off right now. Same with the counts. The barons are a bit rough. But they haven't really had any events. Which is fucked up. It's all been the coast in the east. I think the implied illness not lack of food, true, but I mean, you'd think we would have been checking on them more often. Also, hello, welcome. This is a good game, it's just very intensive. It's a lot of reading. I should probably go get more waddle soon. Deep in the forest of the Mulch, Barone 12 Kazania has gone bull hunting with a few of their close friends. Our plans are going better than I expected. The spy master thinks that all is well in the kingdom. Thanks to a lack of attention, I've secretly smuggled in gunpowder from Kolth, enough to give our armies an edge. Things are proceeding better than I ever imagined. Our next step is to replace the Palace Watch with our own agents. The Honor Guard are incorruptible, but the Watch are another story. If the Queen can't pay them, they will look for money elsewhere. Barons must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less, I think everybody's currently tied. But the barons currently have an edge. And I have no L. Oh, and only Baron events this season. Oh gee, I've come to ask a favor. Recently purchased a very rare reagent from one of my alchemical studies. The powdered tusk of a great old black mulch ball. Limitably, it's been delayed. I was buying it from Baroness Soupy Whoopie, the newest Baroness. Can you ask her about it if you have time? Of course. Most pleasing. Let me know how you fell. Nice bagpipes. Summon a Baroness Soupy Whoopie to the council chambers. The next day to talk in private. Hail, my liege, what can I do for you? I hear you have something for my wife. Fortunately, I can't give you the tusk just yet. It's quite embarrassing, really, but it was stolen by a jealous rival hunter, Baroness Melodyballs, to be precise. By rights, it was my trophy to sell. I killed the beast fair and square, but she disagreed, of course. But it was on whole land, so it should be wholes. Phyllis, I've been trying to get it back so that I can present it to your wife as I promised, to no avail. Why can't you just find a new one? I'm afraid the great old black mulch bowls are an extremely rare specimen. Over the centuries, they've been hunted by my people to near extinction, where I paid good money for the genuine article. If I were to send a normal tusk in its place, the Queen Consort would surely know, and they'd have my head. Only the tusk of a great old black mulch bowl possesses the alchemical properties. Let's steal it back. Seems like a bad idea. I'll just order it returned to you. Send a strongly worded letter to Baroness Melodypulse detailing the laws you can arrest her for and or acting against the Queen Consort. When I receive the tusk before week's end, she's most pleased. Okay, no big deal. Nothing bad happened. No, nothing bad happened. I feel like stealing it could have been some hijinks. But I'm not willing to risk that. What did I do? I'm innocent. You're banned. Majesty, we in the Mulch have finished a complete reorganization of our new army. It's truly a powerful beast. Very lovely. Moreover, I was hoping the Crown might be willing to host some military exercises. Soldiers are restless. Can you define exercises? We've seen a suitable campaign to whet our swords and spears, and an unbladed army isn't worth its salt. Let's see what the Council thinks. I could use more military. Take her away. Sort of a costly royal highness, we can establish mercenary companies that fight abroad and take a healthy cut of the profits. Or if Her Majesty wishes to gain something more than gold, we should use our might as intended and make inroads into Taverlin. His meager army will surely be no match. Establish mercenary companies loyal to the barons. Military down, money up. We do need money. We do need money. Start a bold dispute with Taverlin. Authority up, stability down. We can afford to have the authority go up by 1. And stability is max, so we can bring that down. Embark on a full-scale invasion of the Ashmedian Empire. Neither barons for foolhardy exercises. I would like the money. Here's the thing, barons. I've been taxing the hell out of you. You all have no money right now. If you take the mercenary company, that would be good for you, too. Everybody wants war. Military down is going to be a little scary, but I'm willing to put my vote on the mercenary company. I could tax for more money if I get the chance. I don't know when the next tax season is. It's really fucked up that you all want a full-scale invasion. Not even declaring dominion. Declaring a whatever you call that. Everybody wants war so bad. I don't even know what Ashmead is. I need stability down. That's true. You need stability down, the counts need authority up. So that is, you know, that is beneficial for everybody besides me. You voted against yourself because I mean, you having Defiance be max is a viable option. I don't think it was even enough people to vote to not have this happen. So, going once, going twice. I guess we're going to do an invasion. Grand, let's teach those Ashmedian dogs a lesson for existing without our permission. Willfully misinterpreting a standard diplomatical message as a grave insult, you send a declaration of war to the Ashmedian Empire. You've never seen the Baron so excited. Ashmedia. So, okay. Tamberlin is just a little nook and cranny that we could have been like, hey, maybe we will. But instead we're fighting this entire country that I can't even see the end of, so that's not good. I guess we're going to need to get the military stronger. we'll have to keep that in mind if this continues to be a thing. Behold, your highness. 12th Githania pulls aside a tarpaulin to reveal a giant granite statue of Baron Whisper of the Deep. The statue is impeccably detailed, its expression a frozen grimace. A sad sight, is it not? That's not a statue. Astutely absolved, your majesty. This is all that remains of my fellow Baron. It seems the Stone Maiden is abroad in the mulch. Well, I know she's abroad. She's called the Stone Maiden. There's no laughing matter. She's a walking statue with burning yellow eyes, all whom her gaze will turn to stone. She lives for years at a time before waking and terrorizing the kingdom. She must have ambushed Whisper of the Deep on the last hunting trip. Please, your highness, we must do something. Whisper of the Deep is dead. Rest in peace. Should have given +1 Defiance, it would have been funny. Yeah. Didn't want me to smash things to rubble? Tell everyone in the mulch to hide. Consult the fairy tales for a solution. I'm gonna veto C, just because it's the lowest chance. Fairy Tale technically has the best chance. Rip me, I hardly knew me. Well, now you have a child who bells your exact same name. Okay, everybody says consult the fairy tales, which is honestly a fail choice. It's in for the expert folklorist from Quail University. According to legend, the Stone Maiden mourns her long-lost love, the Thor god. Perhaps she just needs a hug. Oh, fuck. Of course. Any volunteers? The council all falls into silence. Symbolically speaking, it would make sense to send a priest of the ninth. It was the ninth who drowned her mistress. Oh, don't look at me. I'll make an archdeacon do it. Next day, a novice priest is sent to embrace and make amends with the Stone Maiden. Upon seeing him, she flies into a rage and scatters stone fragments of the poor fellow over a mile-wide radius. After that, the Stone Maiden, whipped into a frenzy, wreaks havoc up and down the mulch. She makes a special point of targeting torches. Faith is the lowest it's ever been. And the military just, oh my god, the mulch had the strongest military, and now it's bad. Authority is also down. Barons are furious that the council insisted on chasing fairy tales. While churches will revel, the citizens are statues, and the fields are in shreds. Well, time to tax the barons into non-existence. Oh fuck, it's an auction. Okay. We have Grand Bazaar trade up, Stadium military down, Fortress military up, Monument authority up, Aqueduct farming up, Prison stability down. I can't do anything here. I'm gonna recommend, for all of our sake, I'm going to recommend military up, and maybe authority up. And maybe trade up. Because the barons have, like, no trade right now. Auction begin. We have 600 on the prison, stability down, which is not... maybe not good. Fortress military up, 400, $1,000 on the monument. For authority up. 900 on the prison. Can we beat 900 on something that is useful for all of us? And you're right for your team to get stability down. Have military up and authority up. 15 seconds. 1200 on the prison, stability down. Got 5 seconds. It's gonna be Monument in prison, huh? Nope. We're about to go to war and our military just got decimated. You made your choice. You made your choice. You've doomed us all. Yeah, the top 2 win. But also, some of y'all have tons of money. Okay, well... Stability's getting dangerously low. Whoa. Oh shit! I don't know why that didn't show up, but thank you for the Ko-fi donation. Let me see how much that actually was and thank you properly. Thank you, Aldito. Very, very kind. Thank you for the... $25. Very, very, very kind of you. Thank you for the birthday well wishes as well. Let me actually read that message, since it didn't show on stream. Happy birthday, hope it serves you well. Thank you. And hello, Pokey, welcome. There's no way to knock stability down by 2. There might be. Well, we'll see. Oh boy. About your L. Meshovina has grown strong and steady like an old castle wall. Though it began its political arrangement, it's blossomed into something like love. It's high time you thought about an L. Congratulations, Arnold. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. I'm very happy, thank you. Happiness isn't as important as fulfilling your duty to the kingdom, but I'm glad you found a way to have both. You've done well so far, but something's still missing. An L. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. Child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard or the youngest of your many cousins. I like a monarch, thank you. One thing about this is you don't get to show off your noble customizations when you're the monarch, which is a shame. I kinda wish they let you, pick a background. So you could have, different themes for your monarch. I mean, let's just have a child. The traditional method, no one will object to that. Wait for you to take a month off from ruling so you can, get down to business. Roll with Ashmead. Oh, there's Pokey. You should have seen the look on the Ashmedian diplomat's face when I told him we were declaring war on his pathetic empire. I kicked him in the rump as he left for good measure. How capable is the Ashmedian military? Why do you look like me? Maybe you're one of my bastards. The Ashmedian Empire's golden age is long behind it. They're still bigger than us, with more soldiers and a long history of conquest. But they lack discipline and are plagued by infighting. In our current state, however, the kingdom's armies are no match for them. We should put up a fight for appearance's sake, then sue for peace as soon as we can. Okay, military guard went up by 1. The Count's military's the best, which is not a good sign. News of the war inspires a wave of patriotic fervor across the kingdom. Old knights come out of retirement, and I've used Stampede to join the army. Hopefully it'll prove to be enough. Rest assured, Your Majesty, you'll have our full support in this war. What's our opening gambit? Have the Spymaster send assassins, 50%. Send a small expeditionary force to test the Empire's strength, 40%. Begin a full-scale invasion. Full-scale invasion, no obvious. Do I want to do that? I almost want to veto begin a full-scale invasion. Because that seems bad. I probably don't have to veto anything. We'll see what y'all pick. Because 30% is still a chance. Saboteurs have the highest chance. But begin a full-scale invasion also. I feel like if we had a higher military, that would just be like a guaranteed good thing to do. But when the military person is saying we shouldn't do that, that could be bad. Send assassins and saboteurs. I won't let you down, Your Majesty. Yeah, the statue thing was bad. Ugh. A game of espionage and counter-espionage begins with your agents assassinating the Empire's generals and stealing their battle plans. Meanwhile, Ashmedian spies do the same with your own models, wreaking havoc. One day, Baroness Melodyboss turns up dead. An angular Ashmedian dagger buried between her shoulder blades. Oh, trade is down. That's not good. Sorry, Melody, you're a casualty. Things only got worse from there. The Ashmedians are better at this game. They destroy a major bridge hampering trade in the east, and their descent in the Marcher army causing hundreds of soldiers to desert. Melodyboss 2 has joined the council.
What the fuck?
Hello.
What the hell is going on here?
You're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be in a ditch, I think.
You killed me?
I didn't kill you. The council's inaction killed you.
I'm out of here. I don't want to be part of this shit.
That's fine. Your L will take over.
I don't think I've, how do I put this? I don't think I've gone in raw before, so I don't know if that's possible.
It might be an Anastasia situation where someone's just pretending to be. No, the autistic frog. Thank you for the follow. Your citizens are in uproar, plainly convinced that it won't be worth it. Riots consume the capital. The true test is on the battlefield. Well, stability is what it needs to be for the patricians. I felt some disconcerting whispers about 12 Kazania under the mulch. I've been discreetly offering coin to your palace watch. Just gifts, they say. Gifts of enough coin to retire with. I never thought the barons could be trusted. My own god will keep me safe, that's also not true. What are they playing at? Palace Watch have been grumbling about the low wages. If we don't give them a raise, these tribes will look very appealing. What team am I on? You all... I don't... Oh, there you are. You're a Baron. Why are the Barons so stacked?
Tell me about it.
Oh, Melody, do you want me to... I was gonna say, do you want me to shell the game to Discord? Because it's kinda... I don't know if I really need to for a game like this.
No, you don't need to.
unless you want to take up some of the reading.
I just came in because you killed me.
I didn't kill you, the Ashmedians did.
I came in because you threatened another streamer, which is against TOS.
I threaten you all the time, I just don't do it on stream.
That's true.
Anyway, load up Malice.
I might.
I'm not sure how much we have how much left we have in this game. We're pretty close to the end. That's a lot of barons. Go on desktop, it's on the left side of the screen. Oh yeah. I wish they would make it to all extensions show up on mobile. Maybe the old barons are AFK. I have noticed a lot of barons aren't voting, so maybe. Who's winning? Right now the barons and the patricians have their goals met, but we're all at level 2. Unfortunately, we can't give them anything with the treasury as low as it is. We're giving the medal to the council. Assemble them. By my honor, you don't have a shred of proof for any of this. Don't make me laugh. I trust the rest of the council will join me in scorning these lies. Take emergency measures to boost the treasury. If we boost the treasury, that'll be bad for the barons. So we should do that.
Don't do that.
What do you care? You're dead. Sack the Court Watch and rehire them from scratch. Delay the scheme for 1 season. Okay, so this is the, like, win condition for the barons, I think. So if you don't want the barons to win, we need probably to boost the treasury. I mean, I'm pretty sure if we make them not have the goal, then we'll be okay. Stability goes down, which could be bad. Authority go up. Well, authority go down. Capitalist, communist, or centrist. Me when I look at Nosferatu. I mean, I guess we can just delay. I would make it to where they can't win at all, but okay. Then again, if we delay, then we can still get the treasury up. We can do both. I can hear Melody typing to vote. We don't have the authority to play with. Yeah, that's true. It could go down quite a bit if we did that.
Hey, your captions say I can heal Melody.
I could, if I wanted to.
I can heal Melody. Why don't you?
You haven't asked.
Heal me.
Hold on. This is an outrageous overreaction. All the potentially compromised officers are filed, and you begin the long process of hiring anew. You hampered the Baron's efforts. The next stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Well, the patricians are also where they need to be, so that's not good. Back in the coast, noble patrician Hayat Smarty has met with the co-conspirators once again. Wine is being passed around in good measure, and it seems spirits are high. If not again, my good friends, the laborers are in an uproar. Riots are commonplace across the kingdom. I foresee no negative consequences. Other than the Queen. Most excellent, I'm sure the Queen is already cowering in her palace. Who knew walkers could be so useful? Well, then only one step remains. I have two proposals for the plan ahead. One way or another, we will push the citizens to turn violent. Devalue the kingdom's currency, spreading mass poverty, lower all trade. Manufacture a food crisis, spreading mass starvation, lower all farming. The politicians are so cool. Also epic. Both will be a little difficult. Because trade is very high for the patricians, and farming is very high for the counts. I believe this is a vote only for the patricians. That will show who was on that list. But I think Phoebe is not here anymore. And I think the only other person that would vote is Orange, so that would not be enough to split the vote. Diabolical! Why, you might even call it evil! No, it's for their own good when you think about it. Everyone will be better off with Clementine on the throne. With this final push, we'll ensure the Queen soon has more than just a few angry peasants on her hands. Once the fighting starts, I'll be right there ready to step in and negotiate. Will all regions combine farming to 12 or less? 19, 11, 12... That's actually might be easy. That might be possible. Okay. Well, we need money. We need money. The Baron's Defiance is getting kind of high. But I think if they don't have a strong enough military for, like, a rebellion to be that big of a deal. I think we should just tax the hell out of everyone. Defiance is too high! And one more region is considering a rebellion. Rebellion will stop the region from advancing their scheme, and they can't be taxed or take part in normal votes. The Barons are on the verge. I don't remember how you do that. I think it is like exclamation rebel. There we go. 3 needed to start a rebellion. Well, keep in mind, you have a very low military.
Rebel. Very low, it's 4.
This is a cycle of violence. Just because you die doesn't mean we all need to die.
It's 4.
It is.
Have you never read Shakespeare? That's exactly what it means. That's
exactly.
Anytime a ghost appears in a Shakespeare play to like a leader or anything, it's always like, oh yeah, we're gonna You're gonna die now, by the way. I died, so you're gonna die now.
Sometimes it's someone killing someone then being like, I'm going to die, rather than somebody telling them that they're going to die. Well, you're also invading the Ashmedian Empire, so that's you're fighting on two fronts. Your Majesty, our troops are amassing at the Ashmedian border. Soon we'll cross over and the war will begin in earnest. What are my instructions?
You know what I mean, Vern?
Fight with honor and respect civilian lives? She shouldn't be afraid to get her hands dirty. No mercy, no quarrel. You know what? This is an anonymous vote. So no one will judge you on what you vote. It's up to you. You can say kill civilians if you really want to. Writing down all the things I'm seeing in chat. I think if we fight with honor and respect civilian lives, we will lose. So... yeah, you'll still be able to see it in chat, but it won't show me if I'm just looking at the game. I mean, I can be respectful and not actually look at what y'all are saying. It's 5-4. All I'm saying is that we're too weak to fight with honor, that's what I'm saying. 5-5. If it's 5-5, then it's up to me. Going once. Going twice. Oh. Too late. No quota. Gloves are off. Been a while since I was knee-deep in blood. Will you be coming with me to the front lines, Your Majesty? It could get dicey. Fuck yeah, why not? Accompanied by the Marshal and a regiment of palace soldiers. You ride to the front lines and lead the invasion into the Imperial territory. Most of Ashmead is a scorching hot desert, dotted with rusted hulks of strange machines. Rivers crisscross the arid landscape like tangled serpents, glittering towns of marble crowded on the banks. The Marshal soldiers are waiting for you, led by the Autistic Frog. Very funny name to be in this game. Time to teach those Ashmedian scum some manners. Oh god. 40%. Ugh. It's eerily quiet once you cross over to Ashmead, but not for long. Your Majesty, duck! An arrow zips past your head, followed by another arrow and another. Ashmedian cavalry wielding flashing scimitars, riding skinny white horses, both from the nearby tree line. I thought it was a desert. Your troops rally around you.
How many trees in there?
I guess. I wouldn't consider having a tree line in the desert seems unlikely, though.
It's a receding tree line.
There are too many. Over several hours of exhausting fighting, you're forced back as the soldiers fall like cut grass. Your honor guards surrounding you, desperately striving to keep you safe, as Ashmedians charge past and arrows rain down. One by one they'll cut down, leaving you defenseless. You ride through the chaos of battle, searching for the Marshal. A lance catches your armor and knocks you clean off your horse. You lie in the mud, staring up as a dozen Ashmedians charge at you. And suddenly, the Autistic Frog rides up, placing the horse between you and the enemy. They fend off your attackers while you climb back onto your saddle. You whip your horse into a gallop while the Autistic Frog rides alongside you. When you turn to thank them, you find that they're dead on the saddle. A javelin stuck in their chest. Well... The troops turn and flee. All the Ashmedians cut them down. Somehow you make it back across the border, and you don't stop riding until you're within the walls of the capital. The Empire will stage a counter-invasion. I'll do my best to gather our scattered troops under one banner. We're gonna lose this war.
Yup.
I don't know when the rebellion is gonna happen. I guess next season. To be clear, I'm the one that I said we shouldn't go to war to begin with. But if we were gonna do it, I wanted to do it ruthlessly. The autistic tadpole. Your Highness, will you tell these superstitious barons to get over themselves and let us harvest little trees? We need the wood for our craftspeople. Should do 1,000 times, Count. The forest is thoroughly haunted. It'll damn us if you're all logging, though. But you sold us a logging contract and said contract has no exclusions for haunting. Majesty, the barons can't be allowed to wiggle out of their commitments. These are all bad options, too. Counts have a contract, then may go logging. Let them harvest the lumber, but share the proceeds with the barons. Put the forest into a joint eastern mutual hunting reserve. Authority going down would be bad. We shouldn't do that. In fact, I'm gonna veto that one. Fence the area off to make sure no one goes near it. Yeah, this is all bad. Trees or pog. If you want peace, prepare war. If you want war, also prepare for war. True. I think. See, I would like trade. Trade would be good. But if y'all are gonna be petty and just log off the area, then I guess that's on you. Gotta go to bed. Everyone lower your farming in my honor. Good night, Carnation. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for playing. A test of your meager authority. Fence off the area. Authority challenge failed. Epic. But my lumber, I paid for that. Oh god, the council also mutinous now. Give it a rest, won't you? The council has spoken, it's for your own good. But it doesn't end though. Illegal logging camps pop up near the ancient grove. The barons are forced to station soldiers in defense. The military is now won. Count talking to denies any involvement. I don't know if you can have 2 rebellions at the same time. It might have to be next season. Your Serene Highness, forgettably there have been some strange things happening in the newly built stadium. But I'd rather keep it quiet for now. The other nobles can be so judgmental. I want people to think I don't have a grip on my stadium. Tell me more. Odd symbols are being painted on the bricks of the stadium. No one knows where they're coming from. But those who look at them too long grow restless and feverish and must flee. I'll keep it quiet for now, because Defiance needs to go down. Gramercy, your Serene Highness. What should we do, your August Majesty? It's horrible for visitors. Just paint over them. Noble patrician Orange Carnation hired some peasants to give a fresh lick of paint to the stadium. As soon as new symbols appear the next dawn, they'll paint it over before midday. That went smoother than I expected. Hopefully this is the last we'll hear of it. Easy. Okay, nobody achieved their goal this season, luckily, except the barons, kind of. While playing a game of chess in an austere castle, I think that's how you say that. 2 counts of the East discuss their schemes against the crown. By the blood of the dead, the queen must get a grip on the kingdom. We can't allow her to join our secret society of immortals when she can hardly keep the crown on her head. Count's aim is to raise authority to at least 5. somewhere on the mulch, 12 Gazania sits at a banquet, gnawing on a greasy chicken leg. They and their fellow puddles discuss the scheme between mouthfuls. Some of our bribes have been accepted, but not enough. The queen is paying the palace watch. Well enough that the loyalties aren't easily swayed. So we have some of the watch in our pocket, isn't that enough? Not yet. We can't make a move until we're sure we won't be discovered. The parents aim to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. If nobles vote for the monarch's choice, they gain 500 personal wealth. Monarch can mark the preferred voting option. If chosen, they gain 1 authority. Plus 1 stability. If more than 50% of nobles vote for an option. I'll take that. The kingdom is in rebellion. The foresight to own 5 victory points will win. Victory points are earned throughout events. If the rebels are victorious, the monarch is overthrown. I don't want my authority to get too high, because then that's bad for me. God. Okay, rebellion. Oh, and the counts can also now vote if they want rebellion. So that would be talking total EA Games, Sneaky Phoenix, and maybe Duende. Only 2 are needed. Come on, counts, it'll be funny. I mean, you have the strongest military. But that's because everybody else has 1. I don't know, it sounds scary. I don't think you could beat us. I'm not really worried about any of these rebellions, if I'm being perfectly honest. I'm more worried about the Ashmedians. The queen refuses to enhance her authority. Don't you want freedom? Don't you want freedom and democracy? This is Democracy Manifest. Sneaky Phoenix has voted to rebel. I will give you, like, 20 seconds if anybody else wants to vote right now. No one can stop keeping a grip on your kingdom or wrest it from your hands. Okay, we have enough votes. I've never seen a rebellion, like, actually win, so I'm curious if that can happen. At long last, the barons have reached the boiling point. You're confronted in your throne room by Pokey's crypt. The brutal stomping mud all over your nice carpet. The barons of the mulch are sick of your lies and tyranny. We'll give you soft city-dwelling bastards of proper kicking. We'll be fighting for Mithra, the true queen. My stability might go down. I might just lose from that. This is a formal declaration of war. The next time we see each other, we'll be on the battlefield. Seize them. Come along now, Traitor. Get the chop. What? We can't just do this. I'm an envoy. See how the Queen's tyranny goes worse by the day. Northmen waste no time. Pokey's crypt is dragged out into the courtyard, and their head is struck from their shoulders. Didn't expect them to move so boldly. What are our chances? Pretty good. The barons aren't exactly a military powerhouse. They don't persuade any other regions to join the rebellion. How did things get this bad? The leader of the rebellion is Baroness Melibos II. As reason for the uprising, she's citing your history of petty transgressions against the barons. Is it too late to apologize? It is. Now's the time for swords. The kingdom is divided. There will be a lot of death and suffering before all this is over. I'll go dig out the trebuchets. I was gonna rebel, but my laptop hit itself. I think you did. Somebody did. Well, invasion begins. We're gonna lose. I don't think we're gonna have enough authority and stability. Oh, was it Duende? The Ashmedian Empire has thrown its full weight behind the Mortal Rebellion. We're going to help the Betway.
Uh-oh.
Y'all were just fighting against each other. And now you're teaming up?
Because you told them to.
I didn't tell them to do anything. I said not to. Over the next few weeks, the Mortal Army is bolstered by thousands of Ashmedian soldiers and war golems. What the fuck? That's not fair. Of course, Ashmedian support comes at a price. The loyal regions are repulsed by the willingness of the barons to ally with the kingdom's oldest enemies. Oh. The East Defiance just went down to nothing. Even if the rebellion succeeds, will the kingdom remain independent? Or will Mithra just be an Ashmedian puppet? Well, it don't matter, you'll be dead. I don't know if he'll still be able to rebel. Okay, I think that's, yeah, rebellion halted. The time has come. This kingdom has grown soft under the weak and ineffectual rule of Queen Deity. As usual, it's up to the barons to fix things with violence. Too right. Let them march to the capital and kick some heads in. All in good time. But we're the barons of the Mulch. Let's live up to that reputation. Let's be clever. But I wanted to kick some heads. There'll be plenty of that, but it's also think carefully about where to strike. You can launch a preemptive strike against the patricians and to cripple their military capabilities. If you suspect the counts may join our cause, you can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join us if the queen's authority is low. Uh-oh. We can also call upon the Chulch to condemn the queen. Finally, we could send off an assassin to nip this in the bud. Well, this is the vote. This is the vote for y'all. %100% chance, but maybe not like even a thing you need to do. This is a vote open to Soupy Whoopy Pokey Autistic Frog, Whisper of the Deep, Gnosis, Melody, and Gazania. Oh, y'all are all going for 40%. That's strange. Okay. Call upon the counts. The barons... Oh god, it's succeeded. The barons smuggle a secret message to the counts. Dignified counts, too long have you suffered under the queen's oppression. You Easterners are proud people. Why are you putting up with this tyrant? Join us. She speaks truly. Why did we never think of things this way? The counts are emboldened by the call of rebellion. Of course, they can only act if the defiance is high enough. Ah. It's still too low. Wait, no, it's not. I think it's high enough. How high does it have to be? I guess that's all it needs to be. I thought it had to be like above 5. Well, shit. So, only the patricians can still win by their goal, I believe. I guess it's a good thing that though you're the ones who... Oh no god. The only people who are still with me. The quest for now is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Oh shit! Thank you for the sub, Soupy Whoopy. Should I die, ask that my crown be passed down too. My child. Oh, you've submitted the stability of the kingdom. Your esteemed highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your child? What is your name? JD II. Excellent. I'm sure they will grow up to be a chip off the old block. I just need to fulfill your ambition. I mean, trade is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That should be high enough, right? First of all, signed non-binary both child. A great battle. Vast armies stalk in the landscape like shadows of clouds. Flags are flying, drums are pounding in rhythm with the marching of the boots. The kingdom is gripped with civil war. At least that's what you imagine. Most of your time is spent in the safety of your palace, poring over a giant map with your marshal. Majesty, the army of the Moat is trying to link up with the army of the East. If you take them both on at once, we're in real trouble. Only hope is the patricians. If both armies at once, they'll be outnumbered. But perhaps they can take one of the rebel armies by surprise before the two join forces. I don't think so. I don't think that's going to be an option. We have no choice but to strike one or the other before it's too late. I mean, you gotta go after the East first, because that's more likely to succeed. Hopefully they do as they're told. God knows treachery can thrive on a battlefield. Patricians, you gotta help. Follow orders and send the coastal army to fight the counts, defy orders and fight the barons. Hang back and let the rebels march on the capital without challenge. That would be bad for both of us. So don't do that. And this is a vote that is open to Phoebe, BCC, Orange Carnation, and Hey, it's Mozzie. But Orange Carnation went to bed, didn't they? I think Mozzie might be the only person who's still... Oh no, BCC is still here. Okay. Okay, thank God it picked the good one. I didn't have a say, though. The whole city holds its breath. You stew in your palace, waiting for your marshal's return. Finally, she burst into your throne room, drenched in blood and sweat. Report. At dawn, we drew up in battle formations. It's all very orderly at first, Your Majesty, but after the trumpets blow and the cavalry told, it's nothing but blood and screams. The Eastern army smashed into our troops, like the Fist of the Ninth himself. I've seen some battles in my time, Your Majesty, but never a massacre like that. We were utterly annihilated. Some of the coastal forces may have survived by fleeing to the hills, I don't know. How could this happen? We threw the dice that came of Snake Eyes. These things happen. Want to see the years in? We must build up fortifications, stockpile food, and train up citizens' militia. Because honestly, now's the time to hunker down and hope for a miracle. The armies of the barons and the counts will be camped outside the city walls in a matter of weeks. It's time to pray, Your Majesty, because apart from him, we're on our way, on our own. Maybe I tax people too much. Dire news, Your Majesty. The Eastern Army arrived outside the city walls. Instead of attacking the besiegers, they joined forces with them. Now we have both the counts and the barons trying to kick down our front door. You've turned against us. Afraid so. Ugh. Defiant smacks. The counts have formally joined the rebellion, declaring you a tyrant. As reasons for this uprising, we're citing your past transgressions, mainly the sale of the Count's land to Warlock and Travian. Well, I did do that. That is fair. Why is the Warlock not helping me then? I would lie, Your Majesty, the Eldar stacked against us now. Can I not seek his help? Fucking... I can't... Auction. None of these are gonna make any difference whatsoever, so fucking vote for. You can build whatever you want, I don't care. $1,000 on a deal poke. 100 on a cathedral. Patricians, I don't think getting your goal is gonna make a difference at this point. Foaming down. Foaming down and foaming up, so I don't know if that even did anything. Rebels have 2 points to win. Saul, what about the Finfolk? What about the Warlock? I made so many allies. What do Loyalists need? I don't know. We don't have enough chances to even do anything yet. Your Serene Highness, you recall the symbol that kept showing up in your stadium, causing people to run away. That's still happening? Yes, but now someone is carving them, and discovered a network of abandoned tunnels beneath the stadium itself. The tunnel walls were carved with those very same symbols. I tried going inside, my legs couldn't move. I could do nothing but run away. I mean, don't let Defiance go up. That's the only thing I don't want to happen. I have Ventus to explore the tunnels, I have the tunnels flooded. You could waste my money. I don't know if that'll even help at this point. Oh, you can't vote. Only the patricians can vote because y'all aren't in the council anymore. But yeah, maybe something good will be in though. Vote S. Oracle Nation howls a group of adventurers to delve into the tunnels. So to go into the tunnels and explode them, yes? No, that could damage the stadium. Please just be careful. On the day of the descent, crowds of coastal citizens gathered to watch and chill. The adventurers did not return for some time. Oh, well, okay. Illegal logging. Hey, remember how much y'all hated each other with the logging stuff? What happened to that? Count talking totally, you fool. No, the one behind those illegal logging operations on my land. Did we not warn you already about the grove? Relax, will you? We're on the same side. The lumber will help us in our war against Queen. Oh. Will help us in our war against the Queen. Need I remind you that those woods have been part of local legend since the Cursed Age. What you're doing is dangerous for all of us. Fine, I'll bring it to my people. Open to the counts. Pull the loggers out of the ancient grove, or continue the logging operation? It'd be nice if they destroyed each other, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Continue logging has 55% chance. Pretty high. Two votes for A. Sneaky Phoenix and maybe to win day. Pull the loggers out of the ancient grove. The Count is forced to sell off a number of heirlooms to cover the expense. The logging operation was an investment that he couldn't easily afford to lose. Meanwhile, the lumber Dolph in the east continues to be a problem. Besieged. The Counts and Barons march through the Crown lands, pillaging and burning. The roads are heaving with refugees, and corpses clog the rivers. The capital is surrounded. You stand on the rampart of your palace, staring out in dismay at the army camps stretching for miles outside the city walls. Get down from them, Your Majesty, if they get lucky with a crossbow bolt. They look like ants from up here. Even ants are terrifying in enough numbers. And for someone's kicked their nest. We have one hope. The patricians are still out there. The armies were smashed by the rebels, but they'll be gathering reinforcements and calling on the resolves. Hope they get here in time. The Ninth Guard will decide our fate. As you finish your sentence, an immense trebuchet hurls a 10-ton boulder toward the capital, crashes into a nearby clock tower, smashing it to smithereens. You better get inside. Maybe something good will happen. I don't want my wealth to get too low. But I don't think we even have a chance of, like, calling in mercenaries. We're gonna leave it even, because I think that's best for both of us. Only one option. The siege grinds on. Another dawn breaks. The combined armies of the Counts and Barons are sprawled outside your city walls. The last 3 weeks, they have tried to fight their way in. The siege drags on, and your food supplies are dwindling. The streets outside your palace explode in daily riots as the citizens demand to be fed. As a marshal departs to organize the defenses, glass breaks, and soldiers howl outside the palace. Your Majesty, there's a baying mob outside. They claim that you're conspiring with the invaders. Why would they think that? On account of your wife's heritage, Your Majesty. They're demanding that you lock her up in the dungeon until the siege is over. Stability is really low, is the thing. I'm not giving the demands. Huh?
You don't love your wife?
I love my wife.
Okay.
You think I don't?
I don't know.
I'll not give in. The Chancellor scuttles away, and the riot outside spreads like cracks in glass. The entire city is engulfed in chaos. As evening draws in, horns blast outside the city walls, and Barons and the Counts are mounting a final attack. I've not had an option to... I guess I just don't have any loyalists, is the thing. A grim dawn. The sun rises in a city in turmoil. The Counts and the Barons began their assault last night. There was nothing outside but screams and howls and the clash of blades. Half the capital is in flames. Soldiers rush back and forth shouting panicked orders. You haven't seen a marshal since the night before. Perhaps she's already dead. The royal court is empty except for you, your wife, and your child cradled in the arms of their nanny. Oh, the nanny's just not considered a person in this situation, then? Though crying is giving you a headache. I've prepared a special fast-acting poison. Totally painless. Shall we have one last drink together? I've really lost all hope. I'm being practical. Fine, we won't drink it yet, but it's here if you need it. You wait and stew. Outside the screams and clashes get louder. Finally, your spy master arrives, out of breath, her face stained by smoke and blood. We'll be here any moment, Your Majesty. We must settle your horse and escape the city. and of a secret passage. No. I will stand and fight. Then you will die. It was nice knowing you, Your Majesty. She's gone in the blink of an eye. I can't go out though with you, I'm not a fighter. I spent ages brewing this poison, shame to let it go to waste. You don't have to do this. Give him hell, my love. She gulps back the poison. Moments later, she's dead. You rush to the stables, saddle your horse, and ride out into the street, sword in hand. A column of Holden mortal soldiers advance down the road, moving with deadly lockstep discipline. You can see the Baroness Mellibos too at their head, shouting orders. You kick your spurs into your steed and charge forward, sword waving. It's beautiful, it's glorious, it'll go down in the history books forever. It's over almost instantly. A hail of crossbow bolts knock you from your horse, 1,000 heavy boots march over you. But for a moment, you really felt like a queen. Well, everybody loses. Successful voting is now open. Of course you vote. Of course you vote for me. Of course you vote for your own person.
Yeah, that's kind of how voting works.
Vote you can't, Pokey, you of all people can't vote for me. Oh my god. The fucking barons, for the longest time, weren't voting for anything, and they're all coming out to actually vote for the person. Six to 3. Going once. Going twice. Voting is closed. 6 nobles voted for Mithra. Queen Deity's last doomed glorious charge against the barons would go down in history. Not as an especially smart move, but a brave one. As a reward for staying loyal to the Queen, the top patricians were beheaded. In public. For survival swore loyalty to the new regime. In private, they swore vengeance. The Counts joined the rebellion alongside the Barons, but nobody considered them a true contender for the crown. The Barons launched a rebellion that toppled the Queen and devastated the kingdom. In the aftermath, nobody could stop them from taking the throne, and Mithra was crowned to a half-hearted tears from the traumatized common folk. Good job, you installed a puppet ruler for the Ashmedians. I was only queen for 3 years. That wasn't very long. Wealthiest noble was Phoebe. Most noble was Dewinde. Nobody had faith. I think if y'all didn't get the fucking Ashmedian back up, it would have been a completely different story. That feels unfair to me. I was king of the castle. Still a very fun game. Very fucking long, though. Lots of reading. It probably would have went similar. I don't think so. Y'all had like no military until they joined. The Baron forces were like almost entirely Ashmedian. Would have been 5 to 1 instead of 10 to 1. That's not true. The patricians had a big military for a while, and then they didn't. Now that we're on the palace, we'll rule and enjoy forever and never succumb to decadence. Exactly. Anyway, I need to take a quick break and rest my voice and get some water. And when we come back, Melody's gonna play Malice.
Am I?
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on either. Yo, just hanging out. I might load up. We could load up Rivals, play a little bit. I don't know. I'll decide what I want to do when I get back. It will not be a long break.